We have all been there, filming what we think is a perfect take only to realize later that the audio is an absolute disaster. Whether it is annoying background hums, echo, or a leaf blower outside, bad sound kills your content fast. The brutal reality is that if your audience cannot hear you clearly, they will click away and find someone else to watch. This is one of the fastest ways to tank your retention metrics and completely wreck your engagement. Fortunately, AI has revolutionized the game, allowing us to scrub that audio clean with just a few simple clicks. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the top tools I use to fix audio and how I integrate them into a content scaling workflow. I will show you how to take two completely different messy test clips and make them sound professional and ready to publish. For my first example, I recorded a clip outdoors filled with wind, surf, and distant traffic noise. The second clip was recorded in a small room with heavy reverb and an annoying air conditioner hum. Before we clean them, the first step is usually getting your audio into a format these AI tools can process effectively. You can often just export the audio from your video files, like using QuickTime on a Mac to get a clean WAV or M4A file. Our first powerful tool to look at is Adobe Podcast and their enhanced speech feature. Adobe has a free tier that is surprisingly useful, though you usually need to provide an audio-only file to get the best results. If you upgrade to the premium plan, you gain the ability to drop video files directly in, which definitely saves time. I found that enhanced speech is almost like a blunt instrument. It is incredibly effective at removing harsh broadband noise. For my outdoor clip, it managed to strip away the wind and traffic while making the voice sound remarkably clear. However, there is a limitation. Sometimes the AI removes so much that the audio sounds a bit robotic or sterile. My pro tip here is to blend a little bit of the original noisy track back in, just to keep that natural ambient feel. Next up is Descript, which is currently my absolute favorite tool for this kind of production work. It is much more than an audio cleaner. It is a full production environment where you can edit video using text. Their studio sound feature is a game changer, essentially making a messy recording sound like it was captured in a treated booth. What I love is the adjustable slider, so you can choose exactly how much processing intensity you want to apply. For my echo-heavy indoor clip, I just cranked the slider up and the room reverb simply vanished. Keep in mind that while there is a free trial, you will eventually want a paid plan to get full access to these features. The third option is to use the tools already built into your existing editing software. DaVinci Resolve, for example, has an incredible voice isolation effect that works right inside your timeline. This workflow is extremely fast because you do not have to move files back and forth between different apps. However, sometimes these built-in tools are a little less aggressive than dedicated AI, so they work best for minor cleanup jobs. So, how do you decide which one to use? Well, it honestly depends on the specific problem you are facing. If you are already in the editing suite, the NLE tools are perfect for quick adjustments to your project. For studio quality vocal repair, Descript is fantastic, but for heavy broadband noise suppression, Adobe is the heavy hitter. But here is the missing piece that most creators fail to realize until it is too late. Cleaning your audio is just the beginning. You also need a system to turn that long content into bite-sized clips. This is where Vizard comes in, and it is the secret weapon for scaling your content production effectively. Vizard is not just an editor, it uses AI to scan your long-form videos and find the most engaging, viral-ready moments. It essentially automates the boring parts of video production, like clipping, reframing, and even scheduling your posts. First, record your long video, and if the audio needs help, run it through your preferred cleanup tool like Descript. Once you have that cleaned master, simply upload it into Vizard and let the AI do the heavy lifting for you. It will generate a bunch of short clips automatically, which you can then polish with captions or custom hooks. Then, use the auto schedule feature to manage your content calendar and publish across all platforms consistently. This combo is a powerhouse because while Adobe and Descript fix your sound, Vizard handles the distribution at scale. I have tested this on my own surf and echo clips, and the difference in engagement was honestly night and day. By posting those cleaned up, short-form clips consistently, I reached more people than the original long video ever did. Remember, you have to choose. Do you want to spend hours manually editing, or do you want to reclaim your time? For small creators, start with the free tiers to find your workflow, then invest as you scale up your output. My ultimate rule of thumb is simple. Fix the audio first to keep them watching, then use Vizard to keep them engaged. Go give this workflow a try on your next project and let me know in the comments how your retention metrics look. I have included links to all these tools in the description if you want to get started right away. Thanks for hanging out, and go rescue that audio before you let Vizard turn it into your next viral hit.